Hi everyone, welcome back. It's time for another hashtag Friday Reads. If you don't know what that is, just take a look in the description box down below and it'll explain everything for you. Today is April 12th, so it's Friday, and for the weekend I will be reading Fear by Michael Grant. This is book 5 in the Gone series. It takes place about a year after the events in Gone, where all the adults suddenly disappear, so a lot has happened through that year and through several books in this series. Michael Grant puts these kids through living hell. It's unbelievable. I've already come across some very gruesome events so far. This is about how far I'm in, about a third of the way in, and it is just amazing. Can't believe I waited so long to pick up this book, but I'm really enjoying it. In addition to that, I've been reading Fallen by Lauren Kate, and that's the first book in the Fallen series. I believe there's 4 total books: Fallen, Torment, Passion, and Rapture. And then there's another kind of like small book. It almost looks like a novella or something called Fallen in Love. I'm not sure where that fits in, but I actually own book 1, 2, and 4. I've never picked up Passion yet or Fallen in Love, but I've been sitting on this book for quite some time. I picked up a used copy at a library sale and finally just decided to read it. I'm a little more than halfway through. It's about a young girl by the name of Luce Price. She has been sent to attend her senior year at a boarding school by the name of Sword and Cross. There was kind of an accident that took place over the summer that led to like a suspicious death of a boy that she was rather close to. Of course, she comes under suspicion for that death, and for that reason she's sort of sent to this boarding school where they can keep an eye on her, and there's like cameras all over this place. It's almost like a reform school. It's very strict, lots of rules and regulations. You get like 1 phone call a week. You can't carry cell phones with you and everything, and it's very strange for her, and she feels kind of isolated and a little bit like the odd person out, being in senior year. You know, other people have been going there for some time. She does make a couple close friends, a couple enemies, and there's one particular boy by the name of Daniel Grigori that she's rather strangely attracted to or drawn to. She feels like she's known him from somewhere before. He's very familiar to her. He seems to have some sort of secret that he's keeping hidden, and she's trying to uncover what that is. So there's this interesting kind of play. I think there's supposed to be some kind of romance building between these 2 characters. It hasn't really developed that much through this point of the book. But there's also this other strange element of these shadows that she's been seeing for like the past 12 years, and they've been getting almost more dangerous over the more recent time. It's like they want something, whenever they're around, something dangerous happens, and I'm curious to see what these shadows, as she calls them, are. So I'm really enjoying it so far, and I kind of like the covers. I know it's another girl in a dress on a YA book, but something darkly creepy about it, the fact that you can't see her face. And in fact, Torment kind of has a similar cover that's like her back to you and everything. But I don't know, there was something about it with the woods and everything and the birds flying in the background. It's kind of a neat, creepy looking cover, but I am enjoying that one so far. I'm nearly, like I said, nearly done with that. It's a pretty quick read. It's got a rather large font for it too, so pretty fast read. And in addition to that, I've also been reading Jasper Fford's The Big Over Easy, and this is the first book in the Nursery Crime Division series. There's only 2 books out so far, this one and The Fourth Bear, and I'm really nearly finished with this one. This is sort of actually a reread for me. It's about a detective inspector by the name of Jack Spratt. He's investigating the death of one Humpty Dumpty, whose shattered remains were found at the base of a wall, and they're trying to determine if it was an accident, suicide, or possibly murder. And as the Thursday Next series that Jasper Fford writes are full of these literary terms, the Nursery Crime Division, as you can expect, is full of all these nursery rhyme references and things. Jack Spratt being of Jack and the Beanstalk. This particular detective has been nicknamed as the Giant Killer. As he says, that's not fair. There was only one giant that he killed. The other 3 people were just rather tall. But yeah, it's quite humorous as usual. It's a little slower paced, I think, than the Thursday Next series, which I enjoy much more. But I am still enjoying this one, and I should be finishing this over the weekend. So those are the 3 books I'm reading at the moment, and hopefully you guys are reading something good. And if you haven't picked up the Michael Grant series, what the heck are you waiting for? Start it now. It's awesome. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.